Hey Narwhals, I'm Luke Narwhal, and today we'll be reading Morbidly Obese People of Reddit. Exactly what did you eat today? Stick around until the end to see our featured narwhals of the day, and be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more weight loss videos that help you stay on track. I'm no longer morbidly obese as I made a few lifestyle changes a few years ago. Still a fat guy, but I was once morbidly obese, 458 pounds at my highest point, and only 5'9". Back then I used to not work out, exercise, or do anything outside of video games and work, which was McDonald's. I was a cook, so I readily had access to food and would eat excessive amounts during work, and on my break would pound down even more. On an average double shift, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., here's what I'd have. Breakfast, 2 sausage egg McMuffins, 2 orders of hotcakes, pancakes with extra butter, the large pop cup from McDonald's of orange juice, not a large OJ which was the small pop cup, 6 to 8 hash browns. Lunch, 40 to 60 chicken McNuggets, dip/covered in mayo, or when we had it, gravy and cheese curds. McDonald's used to sell poutine Canada-wide, but now it's only in select Quebec stores. 2 double Big Macs with extra cheese and sauce, no vegetables at all. A large cup of Coke, usually refilled twice throughout the half-hour lunch break. Dinner, usually the same as lunch, again, but this time with the McFlurry after, mixed in the large pop cup so it was like a 1 liter of ice cream and obnoxious amounts of Oreo. It was almost all Oreo. Between designated breaks or while working, I'd frequently be mowing down on additional McNuggets or eating the "you made this wrong, I asked for no ketchup" returned items. The nugget count was probably up in the 100 range for the day, on top of whatever I ate at the breaks. So in total, if I was working a double shift, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., it would usually be about 200 McNuggets, give or take, 4 or 5 double Big Macs with extra cheese and sauce, 4 to 6 liters of Coke, no ice, 1 liter of ice cream with roughly 20 Oreo cookies, 10 pancakes, 2 sausage/egg McMuffins, 6 to 8 hash browns, usually 10 or so McDoubles, then called double cheeseburgers, and 2 or so McChickens. The last 2 items varied. If I was on my game and didn't screw up someone's order, then I wouldn't get any of the McDoubles/chickens. But sometimes I know I purposefully screwed up an order because I wanted to eat it. Fast forward to today, I'm 260 pounds, still dropping. I've somehow gained 2 inches in height, and I'm out of the danger zone for diabetes and heart problems. I'm still considered elevated, but most of America and Canada is in that zone. I still eat McDonald's breakfast on occasion, but only get 2 sausage egg sandwiches and don't eat the hash browns with the water. I'm a 20-year-old female, 5'6" and 243 pounds, down from 275. I've recently been making some changes in my diet, and this is where I used to be. I worked 2 jobs throughout high school and now into college. I babysat and nannied and worked at a restaurant. My bank doesn't allow cash deposits, so all the money I would make from babysitting, I would immediately go spend at the store. I never ate breakfast. For lunch, I'd eat 2 burgers with cheese, lots of ketchup, and a really thick bun, with about a whole frozen bag of french fries or potatoes of some kind, and a whole pack of bacon. For dinner, I'd eat whatever my mom prepared, but then I'd go upstairs and dig into my stash of food that I hid under my bed and in my closet. I'd hide huge bowls of homemade buttercream frosting, cookies, cake, candy bars, tons of bags of chips, those loaves of that fresh bread that they make daily at grocery stores. With each loaf of bread, I'd dip it in olive oil and balsamic vinegar. I'd eat 1 or 2 of those a day. My job, a restaurant with a ton of pasta dishes, has a 70% discount on duty and a 40% discount off duty. So every day I worked, which was about 5 or 6 days a week, I would get a meal of a lot of pasta with steak or chicken and always extra cream if it was an ingredient, and extra sauce and cheese. They let us take home free cookies and Rice Krispie bars, so I'd always take 1 or 2 of those a day. College made it worse because I was finally on my own with a bunch of money, and so I almost doubled all that crap that I ate, and I would order extra large pizzas with white sauce and extra bacon and about $40 worth of Chinese or other food and a pint or 2 of Ben & Jerry's at the end of my night. I realized all of that just wasn't healthy, and I got my bum to the gym. I use my Fitness Pal, and I've only lost 32 pounds since September, but I work out every day. I eat breakfast now, usually whole grain toast with avocado and egg substitute. For lunch, I usually have a salad with grilled chicken and a homemade dressing of light oil and vinegar. For dinner, I'll usually make a salmon or light fish dish with brown rice and some sort of salad. For snacks, I usually have fruits or veggies. It's hard, but seeing and feeling the changes are definitely worth it. The crunch of carrots has become much more satisfying than the crunch of potato chips. I was never huge, but between the ages of 10 to 16 was definitely overweight. I would come home from school and just eat, mostly corn chips and sour cream, and it'd be the whole bag. Or I would make a pizza and eat the whole thing, then have dinner later. On bad days, I'd find anything possible to eat, like melting chocolate and eating that. Hell, it disgusts me to think of it, but I would make icing and eat it. No going back. Way late, and this will be buried. I'm currently about 375 pounds and have lost 175 in the last 8 months by doing keto. I can't say exactly what a standard day used to look like food-wise, but some typical meals were McDonald's breakfast, 2 Egg McMuffins, 1 sausage, egg and cheese biscuit, 2 hash browns, occasionally a 4th sandwich. Fast food lunch, depending on the restaurant, 1 large sandwich, think Whopper, 2 small sandwiches, think single bacon cheeseburger, and the largest fries. Dinner ordered in, whole large pizza plus wings or crazy bread, that type of thing. Lots of alcohol. I was a functional alcoholic, drinking a liter of vodka a day. Lots of snacks. The snacks. Jesus, the snacks. A full pound of Jelly Bellies, a half pound of cheese paired with a half jar of peanut butter, 3 bagels with cream cheese or butter. I used to work at convenience stores, and often I ate like a friggin' pig. Any spoilage that was still good, just out of code, so unsaleable, I would eat. Frigging anything that was free, I would eat. God damn, I feel like I never want to eat anything ever again after typing this. I'm 5'4", and a year ago I was 90 kilos with the BMI of 34. Today, I am 75 kilos and working on it. The plan is to be my goal weight, 59 kilograms, in 4 months' time. Back then, I wouldn't eat breakfast, but would have a massive binge lunch, like 2 cheeseburgers, a 6-pack of nuggets, large Coke, large fries, McFlurry, and maybe a Twister as well. Or pizza and 2 blocks of chocolate. I lost the last 14 kilograms kicking and screaming. The next 15 will be because I'm on a properly calorie-controlled diet and because I am determined to do it for me. 3 days down, 1 kilo lighter. I know that I have a psychologically unhealthy relationship with food and my weight will be a struggle for the rest of my life, but I can't remember ever being a healthy weight, so I figure it'll be nice to fight the problem from a healthy weight. Breakfast, flour tortilla wrap with about 1 egg's worth of omelet inside, 2 slices of fried salami and salsa. This stuff was made with virgin coconut oil. Second breakfast, a bowl of knockoff honey grams, 2% milk. Lunch, a quesadilla made with 2 small tortillas. It's roughly the same amount of calories and carbs for 2 small tortillas as the big breakfast one. This was made with a combination of bacon, fat, and butter, about 1.5 teaspoons each. Interminable snacking, another bowl of cereal with 2%, a considerable quantity of milk chocolate with hazelnuts, probably 2 chocolate bars worth off a big block I've been eating for 1 week. Dinner, fish and brews at the in-laws, Newfie food. First time trying it, not a big fan, I don't deal well with new food textures and did not eat much, so still hungry. Dinner number 2, McDonald's 3rd pounder Angus burger, cheese and bacon, and an apple pie. I don't like pop and my husband asked me to skip the fries. I feel like I forgot something and I feel depressed about that. It was hard to diet before, but honestly, I'm ravenous non-stop while breastfeeding, and I do know that I'm vastly overeating. At least I'm not gaining anything. And that brings us to our featured narwhals of the day. If you'd like to be a featured narwhal, just head on over to our subreddit at r/loseitnarwhals. Link is in the description below. Today's first featured narwhal is Benny, and they say, I was a bit skeptical about posting in here as I feel I still have my ways to go, but from June last year, I've gone from 98 kilos, 216 pounds, to currently 83 kilos, 182 pounds. Poor food choices combined with lack of sports due to a concussion issue, I stacked on nearly 35 kilograms, 80 pounds in a year. I work a pretty physical job with heavy lifting and lots of moving around, and knew it was time to lose weight when I was almost bent over from walking up about 10 individual stairs. Sorry if this is a little bit of rambling, but this is my first post ever to Reddit. Attached are 2 images from out partying with my friends for comparison. Our next featured narwhal of the day is KMAESB, and they say, 4 years and 80 pounds later, I've still got a ways to go till I reach my goal, but I'm so satisfied that making healthy decisions feels natural and not like pulling my own teeth anymore. I love how I feel, and I don't ever see myself going back. And our last featured narwhal of the day today is Charity Rivers, and they say, just so everyone knows, if my greedy bum can do it, so can anybody, so don't give up. Finally, if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe for more weight loss videos that help you stay on track. Also, sign up to become a VIP Narwhal. You'll get 3 benefits, including access to our special merch giveaway coming soon. You can sign up at lukenarwhal.com. Link is in the description below. If you're still watching, you're one of the amazing few narwhals who made it to the end of this video. Feel free to comment a heart emoji below so I can thank you by hearting your comment. Thank you for watching, narwhals, and I'll see you in the next one.